Hello, I'm Dr. Gareth Moore, and I'm the author of many puzzle and brain training books, including these 4 shelves of books you can see here, which are my recent ones. But I don't get to spend a lot of time solving puzzles, so one thing I did last Christmas was I solved each day 3 different Advent puzzle-based calendars and shared the results on YouTube. I'm going to do the same again this year, and I've just recorded my video for this calendar. This year's Exit the Game Advent calendar, the Hunt for the Golden Book, so if you're interested in that, then check out my other video posted today. Or the same day if you're looking at this later in time. But I also solved last year 2 chocolate-based puzzle advent calendars. So yes, you solve a puzzle, you get a chocolate from Escape Advent Calendars. And those calendars were called All Wrapped Up and Escape the Christmas Closet. And I think those calendars have been available again this year as I speak. So you may be solving those now. And if you're looking for my experience, then you can find that by searching for last year's videos too. And similarly, in fact, for the other Exit the Game Advent Calendar. But this year, Escape Advent Calendars have a new one, and it's called Puzzling Round the Christmas Tree. And as you may be able to read, it says, contains jelly beans. Although it does say on the back, chocolate supplied by, so I'm not really sure why it says that. I think it's just jelly beans, and I have not yet taken the slipcase off it. So this is going to be a first for me and for you. I don't know anything about this. Oh wow, look at that. That's very colourful. Let's have a quick check. There's nothing inside the slipcase, there isn't. Because in previous shows I've been caught out by not finding key information that was on the case, but I don't see anything on there, which is not to say it won't be needed at all. But here we go, here's the calendar. How does that work? Is there one on it? Oh look, okay, so there's dials. That turns, and I can see letters through it, and this turns. Right, are there instructions? Okay, there's instructions on the back. So let's have a look at these. A collection of presents lie under the Christmas tree. But which one do you open next? Rotate the tree and discover the hidden words to find the order to open up the presents. Alright, so let's have a look at this with my top-down camera. Okay, so where do I start? Deck the hall with bows of holly. So, inside there'll be a missing lyric. Rotate the discs to unjumble the letters. The number at the top is the day number and nothing to do with the puzzle. Start at the bottom is difficulty or difficultly, it says. Anyway, 3 stars is a hard word to find, and apparently a hard word to spell. And create the word you need. The triangle on the middle dial will point to the next present to open. Okay. Words will be 3, 4, 5 letters long, and will generally read from left to right, and may go up to down. Okay, so this is an example of a left to right. I think this is all pretty clear. And we finish with an arrow. And will each arrow uniquely point at a present? Yes, I think it actually will. Very clever. What a good idea. I like that a lot. It's really fun, isn't it? Tip, rotate the discs, not the calendar. Right, okay. So the difficulties are... I'm pretty sure it's the same. The calendar is medium difficulty. Right, that's about it. Remember, at a certain angle, an H can look like an I and an M can look like a W. Okay, so I just am trying to spell the lyric. I need to find day 1, so I'm pretty sure I understand what's going on here. So where is day 1? So I'm looking to see if one of them says 1 on it, and it doesn't seem to, so presumably it tells me somewhere else where day 1 is. Or is there missing lyric? Is this the day 1 lyric on the back? Okay, I presume this is the day 1 lyric, because merry is not the answer, is it? Deck the halls with bows of holly. Deck the halls with bows of holly. So I'm just looking to spell holly. So it's going to go left to right. I guess I want to spell H on the left. Is that must be right? H. It doesn't see Y over here. How many discs are there? There are only 2 discs. So I don't see how I can spell holly. There's no letter here because there are 4 holes here. It's possible. Interesting, isn't it? Yeah, something. I've solved it. Deck the hall with bells of Hodge. Maybe that's not the solution. Is there another H? On the left. Maybe it goes top to bottom, although that would be a bit harsh for the first day. Oh look, can I get an O at the top? No. I'm sure I'll find this easier on subsequent days. But right now, today, I'm either stupid or struggling. Or both. Oh, there's LL. I feel I want to have an O as well. Deck the hall with... See, there's an H at the top. There's a Y at the right. Here's an H. H-E. Okay. Oh, I see, there's multiple ways of getting an H on the left. I can get an H with this cutout. Alright, so I'm being remarkably dim, no doubt. And then if I rotate it further, I can get an H with this cutout. Excuse me, an E on the right. And if I rotate it further still, I can get an H with this cutout, which does give me a Y. Okay, nailed it. So now I turn this around to find Holly, or OLL to be precise. OL. Ah, so close. Deck the bauble bells of Holy. Nope. This isn't this clever. Especially if each one resolves to a different combination, a different arrow. Okay, welcome to today's episode of Turning the Dial. Well, I shall turn the dial and try and spell a word, and it'll be quite frustrating to watch. Why have I just get in H-O-L-Y? What am I missing? How do I get the other L? Bells of Holy. That can't be right. According to the back, words will be 3, 4 or 5 letters long. We'll generally read left to right. They may go up to down, as in Mary. Right, so let's look for Holly. Or look for H's in particular. So I presume, well, with only 4 letters here, I suppose you could theoretically have an H in the middle one and a Y on the right. Let's see if I can find an H in the middle. I suppose it depends what else is here. So that's going to be quite tricky. Let's look for an H on the left instead. Let's start with this one and trace it around on the left until we can find an H. There's an H, but there's no Y. And again, although I could spell O-L-L-Y in the middle, I feel that's unlikely. There's an L-L there. Hell. Oh, I feel that wants to be hello. But it's not Holly. Hoz. There's no other O's appearance, no. Oh, here we go, Holly. There isn't a Y in the middle. Oh, that's quite a tough one. I think not using this letter. In fact, let's move it so we can't see the E at all. So, well, is that right? It says Holly E. I figure that I need to do that. Maybe it's just not printed very neatly. If I line that up like that. Holly E. I feel that E is supposed to be hidden, should be ignored. I can go like that. And then hide it. And then if I rotate this, I think that must be right. So we're pointing up over here. So now my question is, do I open this for today? I think. And then let's just open it and find out. Okay, good. Not a creature of stirring, not even a, well, it's going to be mouse, but that's for tomorrow. And so for today, door 1, I have this, which presumably has a jelly bean in. Yes. Alright, well, I shall see you again tomorrow, hopefully, but I shall solve the second one. And until then, goodbye. Oh, and if you enjoyed this video, then please subscribe by pressing the little picture here. I'll find it in a minute. And check out my solve of the Exit the Game Advent Calendar for this year. Or also I'm doing a solve of this calendar, the Ravensburger Escape the Sunken Submarine Advent Calendar. Or indeed, the Advent Calendar video posts that I solved last year, if you prefer. Anyway, it's all on my channel if you take a look. Thank you.